All right, my members, we are here to talk about the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. I really am a big fan of Robert Greene. I love hearing him speak. I feel like he is always saying some pretty thought-provoking things. So y'all check out his interviews that he does on YouTube. He is magnificent. So I love hearing him speak. I think he's so smart and knowledgeable on human behavior and, just giving you the tools, right, that you need to make other people's behavior work for you. So I really like that about Robert Greene. Okay, so law number 1, never outshine the master. Always make those above you feel comfortable and superior. In your desire to please or impress them, do not go too far in displaying your talents, or you might accomplish the opposite. Inspire fear and insecurity. Make your masters appear more brilliant than they are, and you will attain the heights of power. You know what that reminds me of, though? That takes me to like pygmies and narcissists. And that's how the pygmies, they get picked. Because they don't outshine their master, honey. They let the man go around treating people any kind of way. Don't check the man on the behavior. So look, that's another way of looking at it, huh? But I have had to do this, a lot in my life because people do not like a outspoken black woman. Okay, they will always call it aggressive. You're being disrespectful. This is why I'm quiet a lot of times in workplace situations, because there's so much focus on me. I can go to meetings and people will be, Brandy, but what about Brandy? And it's like, hello, Brother Tuckers, I'm trying to be quiet. I'm trying to just blend in, but everybody is so obsessed with me. They are. I've accepted it. It's crazy. Okay, so yeah, it's just, don't outshine your master. Okay? Don't do it. But I guess you could look at it, from a dating aspect in a healthy way. And I'm not one of those women, though, that will tell you to play dumber than what you really are and all of that. I don't believe in that. Be yourself, but allow the man to pay, allow the man to open up doors, just allow him those things, okay? Allow him to do that. You can look at it like that. Okay, so law number 2, never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. It says, be wary of friends. They will betray you more quickly. Yeah, because they got all your secrets. Okay? They got all your secrets. I used to tell this one girl all my business, and honey, she just was no good, and she was a snake, and she could never be accountable for anything. She was an Aries. She always had to blame you or somebody else for, her behavior, the fact she couldn't control herself. So, yeah. They are easily aroused to envy. They also become spoiled and tyrannical. But hire a former enemy and he will be more loyal than a friend. I'm going to say this. My brother ended up being best friends with one of his enemies, with like one of the guys that used to bully him. Ain't that crazy? I could never do that shit, because once you come at me, I'm cussing you the hell out and it's over forever. Forever, ever. Okay, so yeah. Because he has more to prove. In fact, you have more to fear from friends than from enemies. If you have no enemies, find a way to make them. Ooh, hi haters. Hi haters. Yeah, I guess, some of that is true. I still don't trust my enemies. I don't. And you can make enemies with people, with just minding your business. I realize you could stay to yourself. People will be, oh, she's so stuck up. Oh, she thinks she's so much better than everybody. Oh, she act like, she ain't like everybody else. I'm not. So, it just, child, just wake up and breathe, and you will be a problem to somebody. Don't I know it? Okay. Law number 3, conceal your intentions. Keep people off balance and in the dark by never revealing the purpose behind your actions. Don't that sound like some of these niggas? If they have no clue what you are up to, they cannot prepare a defense. That's right. So stop telling your job when you go quit. You keep warning them about something every day, okay, and they don't do nothing about it. Don't say shit when you about to quit. Guide them far enough down the wrong path, envelop them in enough smoke, and by the time they realize your intentions, it will be too late. Don't that sound like the men that be ghosting the women, honey? And the women, they be ghosting the men. Okay. Another law number 4. When you are trying to impress people with words, the more you say, the more common you appear and the less in control. Even if you are saying something banal, it will seem original if you make it vague, open-minded, and Sphinx-like. Powerful people impress and intimidate by saying less. Yeah, so always just say less. I feel like that. I feel like that's what's missing from the world. We are in a oversharing culture, and sometimes we have to share, depending on the type of jobs you may have, or you're a public figure, and you got to get people familiar with you. But yeah, like me, I don't be on social media like that. You can't even see me. Okay, so, I'm very mysterious, and I go out of my way to be that way. Really don't have to go out of my way. I'm naturally that way, but I think it's very important to have that quality. Do not tell everybody your plans when you go to jobs, how long you plan on staying at the job, who you like, who you don't like. Just, be friendly enough to get along with everybody, and always say less to negative people, because a lot of times negative people want to have some type of interaction with you. That way they can start something with you and you can get in trouble. That's what they want. They're toxic. Okay? So yeah, give them less and little to no energy. Ignore them, and you gotta gray rock them. That way they will become bored and move on to their next target. And with these ninjas, you can apply it in the dating world. Don't tell him everything. Do not believe these men when they say, yeah, I want a woman that's vulnerable, and you could be vulnerable here and there, but I just wouldn't be telling him how the last man did you and how this didn't work out. Do not tell men that, because a lot of them are evil and they will use that information against you. When you going over and over about how some man cheated on you, he thinking in his evil ass mind, yeah, damn, she put up with all that cheating. Okay, so that's what I'll do to her. They are that evil. Okay, and they wonder why women gold dig, because women have figured out, if I'm going to deal with a man, I might as well be getting paid for it. It's a job, and I expect to be compensated. Listen. Okay, but yeah, do not tell all these men your secrets. Have a separate, if you're married in a relationship, have your own checking and savings account. And don't spend every day with men. You don't. You could do holidays, you could do weekends, but be busy, have your own life. If I was to give anybody any advice, So yeah, you want to have an air of mystery about you, because if you just give everything away, you know, it doesn't become a challenge for them. So just give them a little bit. And if you don't have, if you don't even feel like doing that, just put some distance in between y'all. Not like Destiny for Love and Marriage Huntsville, where it's a long distance relationship, child. Okay, but just put some. Oh, I can't see you. I can't see you. I can't see you. On Wednesday. I'll see you, I can see you next Friday. Just don't be too easy to get. So I'll talk about more of that in another one of these that I do. And when I talk about dating. Okay, so Law 5. So much depends on reputation. Guard it with your life. Reputation is the cornerstone of power. Through reputation alone, you can intimidate and win. So one thing with me is I like to tell people about people in my family. Where I'm located at, I have family that, has a big entrepreneurial business. I don't even really talk about it with y'all, but, they have, they feed the homeless. So my family is kind of like what Portia came from, the Hosea Feed the Homeless. And that's kind of what my family do. They do back to school drives, giving out free school supplies, notebook paper, pens, pencils, just giving you food and stuff, feeding you for the holidays. My family is very big on that. So I always tell people about my family, or even my mom. It's funny, the job I have now, the supervisor knew my mother. She was like, dang, that's your mother? I was like, yep, because my mother is known in the mental health streets. So yeah, I talk about that. And you can watch the admiration. So you could do this, if you don't have really a reputation of your own, you're not really known for anything, just latch on to your family or any positive aspects that come from your family life. Like, oh yeah, that's my uncle, that works in the auto industry, and oh, he was the first black man to do, just really throw that out there, and people be like, they'll start looking at you a little bit different based off what another brother Tucker did. Gotcha, boo. That's a little secret, honey, that Miss Robinson used, and it always works. And then it make people want to give you more, like, dang, you involved in that, and dang, so... Oh, yes, honey. It says powerful people impress and intimidate by saying less. You don't know what they're thinking. They don't think with their emotions. A lot of times, if you text somebody that's powerful, they don't text you back, right away, because they're busy. They're doing other things. Okay? So, yeah, all of it just makes you look at that person, with respect, because it's like you don't really know what you're going to get. And then it says, the more you say, the more likely you are to say something foolish. Yep, and you appear common because you talking so much. So, yeah, and even like where you live at, say less, don't be speaking to people. You could speak to people and be kind, but keep to yourself, because people be having the wrong intentions, and you don't know certain people. So, okay, Law 6, court attention at all costs. Everything is judged by its appearance, and what is unseen counts for nothing. Never let yourself get lost in the crowd, then buried in oblivion. Stand out, be conspicuous at all costs. So make sure you looking good, car look good, kids look good, make sure you're good. Make yourself a magnet of attention by appearing larger, more colorful, more mysterious than the bland and timid masses. keep everybody, keep their heads turning. Listen. Okay, so law 7, get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. So it says, use the wisdom, knowledge, and legwork of other people to further your own cause. Not only will such assistance save you valuable time and energy, it will give you a godlike aura of efficiency and speed. In the end, your helpers will be forgotten and you will be remembered. Never do yourself what others can do for you. I remember when I was working at this job, everybody had to do a lot of work. And I remember the people that I worked with, the fellow, employees, the coworkers, they was like, why she ain't got to do it? Why she ain't got to do it? And the reason why I never had to do as much as them is because I told they ass no. Or I already been at work today, which was true. I was already working. I was tired. So tell people no, because at your job, they're always going to give you more work than what you want to do. I don't give a damn what job it is. They go always put too much on you. So you tell them no, you make excuses. Oh, the baby's sick. My mama's sick. Just no, get out of it. They used to text me right as I was pulling off. I'm like, do you know me? Because to know me is to know that I'm always halfway down the damn street and I'm not doing nothing that your ass is talking about. So don't be allowing your job to bother you and shit while you at work trying to watch a movie, trying to hold something. Listen, don't be allowing these motherfuckers to stress you out. Ignore. Oh, I didn't see it. Oh, the phone. Oh. And it's funny, I'm laughing, but it really be true for me, because sometimes I should be messing up, though. It really do. But yeah, just because people wonder why people be stressed out, and it's because we are around brother tuckers that purposely want to stress us out. So I had a huge boundary. My other coworkers didn't. They would get extra projects. Okay, I'll do it. And then by the end of the day, they tired as hell, and they looking at me like, you not sweating. You not stressed out. Sure the fuck ain't, because I caught on real quick. I saw what they monkey ass was up to, and I said, not today, and tomorrow don't look good either. Listen. So, tell these people no, make up an excuse, and don't feel bad, because I sure as hell don't. Okay? Law number 8, make other people come to you. Use bait if necessary. When you force the other person to act, you are the one in control. It is always better to make your opponent come to you. Abandoning his own plans in the process. Lure him with fabulous gains, then attack. Oh, child, you hold the cards. So, I say make these men. Ladies, allow your man to lead. There's this new school thing in here where they want you to do all the calling. All of it is a setup. And I heard Todd say this on Real Housewives of Atlanta to Candy. Well, you gotta chase me. And no. If you want to be seen as the leader and the provider and the protector, you gotta initiate. Okay? You have to. Okay, and then the woman is supposed to act. And then if you initiating and you done shown that you are worth your salt and you really have good intentions towards this woman, then it's okay for her to. That is how it goes. What's going on now is they want the woman to do all the work. They don't do nothing. You chasing after them. You in the dark. You like, well, how's things going? What's going on? And they have all the power. They cool as a cucumber. They, they don't care because they like, shit, I'm leading this bitch on. And I don't care. Ain't no shame in my game. When I tell you these men, they don't feel bad for what they do. Y'all got to stop caring. Okay? So let him call you first. Oh, and I can't wait till we get to my lessons on, the rules. Okay, we gotta review and talk about that, but yeah. My ex-boyfriends, they used to always say, did you get my message? I did, but I told you I was on my way. Okay, shit, you ain't gotta make no speech, shit. Okay, so he wants somebody to be texting him, and and I will, text you back sometimes, but I'm not about to engage in all that extra communication. And when you give too much to these men, too much communication, too much pussy, whatever you giving them, it's just not going to be good, and you not going to be in charge. So less is best. Less is less stress. Okay? And if he texting you, you get back at him in a couple of days, you busy, and really be busy. Okay? Really be busy. And that way they'll be like, well, damn, she got a life. She got stuff to do. See, the men of today, they want easy women. That's why you see a lot of pick-me's getting married. Hey, Sonny from Love and Marriage Huntsville. They feel like they a prize, and I got the ring, and they pointing at that Brother Tucker. That ain't shit. I want peace. Okay? I want a peace of mind. Okay? And, maybe a piece of peen from time to time. But, I want my peace, and, when I'm ready to date and do all of that, I will do it fully. But I'm in a really, I'm in a good space. So, yeah. So don't fall for that, ladies, because they're trying to reverse everything. Okay? They trying to reverse everything. They criticize you for being in your masculine, but meanwhile, they put you there. Did you ever think of that? Okay? And look at how they do these children, not helping to take care of them. So, yeah, they will put you in your masculine and then criticize your ass for being, what they created. Make it make sense. So, yeah. Okay, so this is one of my favorite rules. Win through your actions, never through argument. Any momentary triumph you think you have gained through argument is really a Pyrrhic victory. I ain't never said that word. Pyrrhic victory. The resentment and ill will you stir up is stronger and lasts longer than any momentary change of opinion. It is much more powerful to get others to agree with you through your actions without saying a word. Demonstrate, do not explicate. So, yeah, don't stop saying too much to people. Stop telling your job you go quit your job. Show they ass. Just call off, try to get in touch with them, and then they don't see your ass there. That'll let their ass know, oh, she mean business, so let's get our shit together. Okay, so, yeah, I'm from the show me state. You gotta show the people what you about to do. Okay, so don't do a whole bunch of talking and arguing and begging. Just be quiet. Focus on what you can control, because you can't control other people unless they want to be controlled. So do you. Okay? But yeah, don't do a lot of explaining and talking to people at work. Don't do it with your man. Y'all can have a nice debate, but after you done told his ass, hey, this is how I feel, you stick to it, and you go on. A lot of times what I see happening today is women all stressed out. And I know, because, I've had relationships in the past, and the man was really trying to argue with me. But like I said before, I will say it again, I don't care about that much. So I'm not going to fall into the argument because I don't care. I already know that I'm right. Now, am I right all the time? Well, yeah, on most things. I knew that he had arrested development. This particular boyfriend knew he was a little special, not on Miss Robinson's speed. So, I, am not going to do a whole bunch of arguing with you because I don't even respect you like that. I'm watching your behavior, and behavior reflects intentions. Go get y'all some merch, okay? Stop sleeping on the merch. It's there, honey. Um, Look at people's behavior and don't be trying to fight. See, all that trying to have the last word, that's the insecure people. Okay, the people with low self-esteem, they desperate to prove a point, and the point gets lost in the sauce. So be quiet, because people believe actions. They don't believe your words. They believe actions. Okay, and what did she say? And two can play that game. Okay, without pain, there will be no gain. Okay, men only understand consequences. They only understand actions. All that arguing and have you ever seen one of your homegirls just let a nigga stress her out? And it's like, girl, stop answering the phone. Just block his ass. And the person that knows how to be quiet, knows how to maintain military silence, they win. You're going to win every time when you mind your business. Let all these other people get all stressed out, worked up, damn blood pressure up there. Let them do that. But really, don't even get involved like that. But when you know the type of man that you with, ladies, and you know he ain't on your level, okay, and I know some people is like, well, why you even with him? And child, listen, I don't think a lot of them is on our level. Okay, I just don't. So, you let him think what he think. And you just go on, be quiet, go on and play with your phone, play a game, or, just text a friend, and he gonna be like, do you hear me? And you gonna be like, oh yeah, yep, I even agree. Y'all remember on Housewives of Atlanta when Nene was like, yep, y'all right, and I'm wrong. Whenever she said that, they shut the fuck up. Because Nene got to the point, she is the queen of this shit. Don't no reality TV star do it better than her. She was the queen of, I'm not about to give you all that. Okay? Because I already know what I'm talking about. Season 11, on that reunion, they kept on trying to get on Nene, and Andy would be like, do you have anything to say? Nope. They right and I'm wrong. She did that season 7. Claudia is right because Claudia kept trying to be a little chihuahua, wanted to go back and forth with the star of the show. They all do it, right? Nope, she right and I'm wrong. Candy was trying to get in there because Candy love a good cry. Talking about she fly above. Shit, you be crying. Okay, that's what you do, girl. But yeah, Nene just be like, nope, she right and I'm wrong. I remember I did that at a meeting. Yep, she right and I'm wrong. Yep, I'm so wrong. Let's end the meeting. Let's end it, girl. Yeah, because people be loving to have some type of like drama. They don't have nothing going on, so they like to start shit. That's what people like to do. I ain't got time for it. Okay, so yeah, less talking, more actions, and quiet. Okay, zip them lips. Don't be telling everybody how you thinking, feeling. Say that for your therapist and yourself. I'm serious. Or you got a close friend, you trust them, they've proven themselves, you could do that there. Y'all have to learn to eat where you eat, shit where you shit, fuck where you fuck. Like, don't be mixing all that shit up. That's how y'all get in trouble. This is one of my favorites, and then we gonna end the video. Law number 10, infection, and avoid the unhappy and the unlucky. You can die from someone else's misery. Emotional states are as infectious as diseases. You may feel you are helping the drowning man, but you are only precipitating your own disaster. The unfortunate sometimes draw misfortune on themselves. They will also draw it on you. Associate with the happy and fortunate instead. Yeah, stay away from your friends that can't get a date, never can get into a relationship, can't maintain relationships. They always losing, And in life, you're going to have some wins, you're going to have some losses, right? But if they always losing, if stuff is always bad, you got to look at that, and you don't want that to be a part of your life. But I don't care how you feel about the person. You have to cut these people off and distance yourself from them, and only spend so much time with them if you have to, because all that misfortune, it will spill over unto you. Okay, I done been there, hanging with people that's broke, not trying to do better in life. Your shit end up messing up. Their conversations, you got to pay attention to what people talk about, who they talk about, and if you really care. And if you don't care, do not be friends with them. You can care for people, but one thing I've learned about in life is sometimes you're going to have to leave people that you love. Okay, people you thought you would be with them forever, but you got to leave people where they at, because sometimes people don't want much out of life, and they don't want you to have nothing either. They don't understand your hustle, your hunger, your thirst for greatness. They don't understand it because they are not living in that frequency themselves. So when you think of relationships, think of you want something that is mutually beneficial. Like, oh, I got a friend. She got a car. Okay, my shit break down, then I know I could get a ride to work. And it doesn't mean to use that friend, but, you got somebody that provides cushion for your life, because it's going to get bumpy. And you can provide that cushion for their life. Y'all may take turns watching each other's children. You have to have mutually beneficial relationships. That way people will trust you. If people will pay attention, if they always paying, when y'all hang out. They got to cook all the food and buy all the food for the cookouts. No. You see somebody trying to do something with themselves, figure out how can you assist them. Ask them, how can I assist you? You always want to come from the space of, I'm here to serve. I'm here to help. What do you need help with? Hey, I know this person. Hey, I know. Show that you are willing to help. And I'm telling you, the blessings will come. But you got to put your heart out there and let people know, hey, I see you doing something. I don't have much, but I can introduce you to this person. Share your resources. Be careful with who you share your resources with, but share them. Because don't think you gonna go around in life moving in a real selfish way and keeping stuff from people, and you just trying to take everything from everybody. I've seen people do that, and the world don't bless that. God don't bless no mess. Okay, so the universe will provide for you, but you got to give it away first. You got to be willing to give to people. Do you know how many people I had to be happy for before I became happy? It wasn't like, oh, I was happy overnight and got everything I wanted. No, I had to clap for people when I wanted to cry for myself. Okay, sometimes you're going to have to clap for people when they get the money that you want to get, the mate and all these other things that's happening for them. But you got to be able to be disciplined and humble, and you have to genuinely be happy for people and want them to win, and then you going to start winning. I'm telling you what I know. Okay, so you got to do that. But yeah, avoid the unhappy and the unlucky and the woe is me and feel sorry for me and you always down on your luck. Don't nobody want to hear that. Don't nobody, yeah, but I'm having a hard time. And I've had friends like that. They don't ever want to put their priorities in check. They keep trying to be friends with toxic, emotionally draining people. They keep doing all the wrong things. They don't never want to do the right things that it takes to succeed. They don't want to do that. They expect that, but they don't want to put that work in. You ain't got time for that. So you can talk to them, right? You can talk to them and be like, well, hey, this is how I feel, and I may have to end this friendship. If I don't see a change in you, you can give them a little warning. And if you see they are not getting the damn hint, cut their ass off. And these same people that I'm talking about, a lot of times they be wanting you to be around some more ain't shit people, or people always down on their luck, not putting their kids first. I don't play that. That's not how I live my life. You can't be around me. Ain't nothing more important than your damn children. So I don't even want to hang with somebody like that. I get that shit happen in life, and I ain't trying to be on no judgmental shiggity. But at the same time, I don't have time for that. That ain't how we roll up over here. So no. I don't do the ghetto. I don't want to be bothered with that. I want to be around people that are thriving, that are healthy, that mind their own business, that are positive. That are just, they're out here in community and, like really taking advantage, of the resources that they have been given, so those are the people you want to be around, but you don't want to be around stagnant, Stanley or stagnant Sally, where you unhappy and you the hero of the group and everybody admire you, and you don't want that. I remember when I was coming up, I used to look at my mother like, why are you around all these drunks and crackheads and, like what, and I know that people are like, well, people are people. Yeah, people are people, but she had, friends in higher places too, but I just would look at her like, what are you getting out of that? And some people like to be the star of their group and the one that's doing well, and and then again, sometimes you may have a friend that's not rich and they're positive all the time, and if they are bringing something to your life, don't get rid of them, but if you, at the end of the day, if you feeling drained after you get off the phone with these people, after you spend time and you like, I really could have went without seeing them, you got to cut them off. That's what that is. I even notice if I'm at work and I'm drained after I talk to a certain coworker, they cut the fuck off. I don't play with energy. I have to be, I have to be in a high frequency. I have to be happy. I got so much shit to do. I don't have time to be talking to people that's negative and toxic and always trying to start shit, because guess what? They are unhappy and they miserable. That's what the miserable do. They will always let you down and never lift you up. Okay, and that's all I got to say about that. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We will be back with some more of the laws, and I will be adding in a few, okay? Take care.